Horror is something that Stranger Things has promoted a lot. There are many scenes that have terrified a lot of fans. However, these scenes have also terrified the actors while filming the show. In today's video, we're going to list down the top 10 Stranger Things scenes the actors were terrified to shoot. Number 10. The Arrival of Hospital Monster. The Mind Flayer is the most powerful being in the series. When Nancy and Jonathan killed the people it was occupying, the Mind Flayer used the flesh from the deceased man's body to build this monster. Well, the flesh turned into an unusual substance that got merged together to turn into this brutal being. However, Nancy and Jonathan could do nothing except watching the terrible shape and form of the monster. Number 9. Steve and Robin getting tortured. Steve and Robin's struggles to move into the Russian lab didn't work out as well as they'd wished. With their inebriated state was funny, the humor went away when the Russians chose to torture them. It is now when you should be reminded that they both were teenagers, and seeing them getting tortured was almost a tough thing to film as it qualified for the most disturbing scene in the 3rd season. Steve in particular had it bad when he was shown screaming in pain as the Russians didn't show any mercy. Number 8. Demogorgon burst through the wall. Joyce was sure that he was communicating with Will by using the wall of her house, on which she wrote down letters and used lights for Will to send him messages. However, in one scene, the lights started to glow all over the place as a Demogorgon from the wall behind Joyce exploded through. Joyce left her house in fear while the camera shifted to reveal the Demogorgon as it raised its head towards the screen. Number 7. Hopper cuts open Will's body. The scary part of this scene comes from the idea of someone hurting a kid's body. Hopper himself felt extremely shaken by the experience when he found out that things didn't add up. Jim went to validate if the body they found belonged to Will. Jim grabs a knife and cuts Will by himself to see if his interiors belong to a human body. Well, it turned out different, and seeing a practical image of Will being cut up is hard to watch as it was hard to film. Number 6. The image of Barb's body. Barbara was not seen in the majority of the Stranger Things first season. When Eleven reached her psychic state to explore the upside-down world to find out Will, she ended up coming across Barb's body. She was completely decomposed and had a slug crawling right into the mouth of her body. This disturbing scene not only confirmed her death, but was so violent that it left Barb with a feeling of contempt and fear. Number 5. Will and Barbara getting caught by the Demogorgon. These two scenes have the same concept, and the execution stays to be a bone-chilling event on screen. The reason why they were so scary to film is that the fact that the horror aspects weren't organized on Stranger Things, which made their kidnappings terrible along with mystery. There's a sense of foreboding collapse in these scenes. Will and Barbara are incapable of saving themselves from being pulled into another world. Number 4. Bob gets mauled to death. When it comes to the most likable characters, Bob clearly deserves to be at the top. He resets the breakers fearlessly, which was a terrible scene when it looks like Bob could be killed at any time. However, the true horror appeared right at the end as Bob couldn't avoid the creatures and was wounded to death. It also revealed that anybody can die, even if it indicated a terrible manner. The terrifying moment was the up-close of Bob's body as it was being eaten up by the monster. Number 3. Billy and Heather's friendly behavior. While the qualities of the main characters are real, the Mind Flayer's potential to turn people into subservient beings is rough to watch. When Max and Eleven came to Heather's house, they found Billy and Heather acting extremely friendly. It's clear that something was mistaken, as everything was too stiff and proper, with the aggressive Billy acting pretty positive. It looked as if the character were screaming internally while they were bound to act otherwise, as this weird attitude was more off-putting than if Billy had performed a straightforward attack. Number 2. Monster surrounding Steve. Steve's journey has become one of the best character developments in the series. In this Season 2 scene, he made himself the attractions to lure out Dart the monster, before it was revealed that Dart wasn't his only opponent. At that moment, many other monsters emerged from the shadows. Steve did not realize this until Dustin yelled at him. The scene then moved to show a lot of monsters prepared to destroy Steve. However, he fights back with all his power. Number 1. Will realizes the Upside Down lives inside him. The first 2 seasons revealed Will getting worse and worse as the impact of his experiences in the other world kept troubling him. Just when it looked like he had gotten freed in the first season finale, Will got a terrifying reminder that it wasn't the exact situation. After excusing himself when feeling strange, Will saw the Upside Down world manifest right before his eyes as his surroundings became rotten. He recognized that the horrors of this place have started to reside inside him. What are your thoughts on this video? Let us know in the comment section below. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. See you soon. Thanks for watching.